What's going on, y'all? 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 It's David or Dawhveed. Oh man. What's going on, y'all? It's David or Dawhveed, and real quick, I just want to show you all some of my favorite turrets so far to set up for defense, along with some swarm grenades to throw on offense for the new agent Killjoy. For the first spot on defense, you're going to want to just come over here on A site during the buy round and look up on top of this box and try to place it at an angle looking towards the switch door as best as you can. This turret is going to be great for watching the push from A main as well as from tree, notifying you if anyone tries to peek out. It's kind of like a cheesy spot because no one's really going to think to look up there for something so small, and it even kind of blends in with the background, so it should be pretty easy to miss when the attackers are sweeping angles. Also, I said make sure to aim it at the switch door because your turret has a 180-degree vision cone, and this makes it possible to pick enemies up coming from the flank towards heaven as well. The next turret is also on A site, and you're going to want to just head down here by the stone boxes and line yourself up on this corner. Make sure to right click once so your turret flips to face you, and then jump and left click once your turret can be placed on the very top stone. This turret is great for when enemies try to force A site and can also hold a great angle towards anyone pushing from cat and heaven. For my third turret, just head on over to B site during the buy phase and jump onto this first box. Then all you have to do is look forward at the barrels and jump once and then left click during your jump. Your turret should be placed on top of the double barrels and even has some good cover with the wall being there. This turret is terrific for holding the site onto B main and will even pick people off coming from the market area. The way that this turret is set up makes it so it's just high enough for the bullets to shoot over the wall, and the wall blocks most of the turret's hitbox. For the fourth and final turret, head back over to B site again and come over to this double stack. Right click your turret once so it flips around and then aim it on top of the boxes. Once the marker is on top, jump forward a little and left click to put your turret as far back as possible on top of the boxes. This one is my favorite one to place when I want to just play on site and chill. It will cover the entire site along with picking up enemies pushing from either CT side or garage side, meaning you're safe to play back site and wait for your turret to notify you when someone is coming. And now onto my Nanoswarm grenades for offense. The first couple are going to be for when your team wants to hit A site. Once the round starts, quietly sneak up into A main and watch for someone holding the angle. Once you're safely here, back up into this corner and aim your crosshair high into the sky. Put your crosshair on the tip of this point for the first grenade, and for the second grenade, put your crosshair on the tip of this other point. Once your team is ready to push, pop them both simultaneously and swing out. You can see that the first Nanoswarm grenade landed here in heaven to cover anyone holding from that spot, and the second one landed behind these green boxes to flush out anyone out from the back of there for when you're peeking. For the second set of grenades, head on over to B site because these are for a push out of B main. You'll first want to make sure to watch out for a few seconds and see if anyone's pushing aggressively out of B main, and then back up into this corner and look straight up. Your aimer for this one is actually going to be the back piece of your turret icon down at the bottom instead of your crosshair, and you're going to want to just put it right up under the lamp on this wall. Once you toss that one, going back to your crosshair, aim it right at the corner of this top piece on the building. Once you're there, quickly jump and then throw it and get ready to push out of B main. Your first grenade lands here right outside of market and will pretty much hit anyone standing on this platform or inside holding the B main angle. Your second grenade actually lands back here in CT to pressure anyone trying to hold B main from either side. And that, my friends, is actually going to do it for my quick guide on some insane turret spots and nanoswarms for Killjoy on Ascent. Make sure to toss a nade over my subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all of my content, and drop a turret on that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment if you have any questions and I will check you all on my next Killjoy video. See ya!
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.